director Christopher Nolan comes the obligatory finale to his Dark Knight Trilogy that clearly peaked with the Joker. The Dark Knight Rises, the epic final chapter that'll mildly entertain you when you're watching it, but will ultimately anger and disappoint you when you really start to think about it. Revisit the iconic Bruce Wayne, a man who turned the pain of his parents' death into a superhero, but for some reason mopes around for 8 years after his sort of girlfriend dies. Suit up as he spends the first 45 minutes hobbling around on canes, getting knocked over easily, growing a gross depression beard, and be told that his body is in complete shambles. Even though in the entire trilogy, he's only clocked in maybe a year and a half as the Batman. But chaos will arrive in the form of Bane, a villain who no one can fully understand.
This has cost you strength.
Word of the truth about despair, but I never escaped.
How about your schedule, Captain?
Prompting Moat Man to unretire and plop on a magic knee brace that'll instantly cure him, so he can take Bane head on for a few minutes until he's crippled again for a huge chunk of the movie, leaving this mumbling warlord to fulfill his overly complicated plot of terrorizing Gotham for 3 pointless months, which prompts only one riot and 0 gridlock. Seriously, where is everybody? Get ready for a nearly 3-hour Batman movie where Batman only shows up for about 33 minutes. And when he does show up, he's so terrible he reveals his secret identity to complete strangers.
When you started, why the mask?
Protect the people closest to me.
Never conducts background checks on his maids or his board members. He uses ineffective gadgets, stands atop random buildings that are way too dangerous to balance on, and wastes several hours painting a bridge in gasoline. A story so large in scale it was partly shot in IMAX, which becomes super distracting when it's constantly changing aspect ratios, and a film so poorly paced it moves slow for 2 hours, then randomly zooms through 3 months of time without telling the audience, forcing this completely rushed ending that'll leave you asking questions like,
Why are the criminals constantly hitting Batman with their guns instead of shooting him?
Why would the CIA let masked men onto their plane without checking who they were first?
How did Bane know about the existence and the exact location of Batman's secret armory, especially after Lucius said it was off the books?
and why has no one stumbled upon his huge-ass airplane?
How did Bane and his henchmen hide motorcycles inside the stock exchange?
How is it possible that Bruce Wayne completely healed his broken back in less than 3 months? Didn't he need a doctor?
How did Batman get from the hole in the middle of nowhere into the quarantined Gotham without any money or equipment?
Why would they send the entire Gotham City police force into the sewers all at the exact same time?
If Tamalor knew he was Batman, why did she let him wander off with Lucius? Why didn't she just kill him when she had the chance?
In fact, why didn't she just detonate the bomb right then?
And why does Batman talk to Catwoman in his Batman voice when she knows he's Bruce Wayne?
How come everybody in Gotham could figure out that Bruce Wayne was Batman except for Commissioner Gordon?
Even the character with Down syndrome, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, figured it out. Why did Bruce Wayne show up in a French cafe after being pronounced dead? Think that would have attracted the attention of the media.
How did Batman eject and swim 9 miles to survive if he only had 5 seconds left on the bomb?
Didn't anyone in Gotham think it was weird that Batman and Bruce Wayne both died on the exact same day?
Bruce Wayne was Batman?
Starring the cast of Inception, Princess Diaries, Kristen Stewart's Mouth, Molly Cocaine, Bruce Willis, and Bane Bruce. The Dark Knight Rises. I'm pretty worried about Man of Steel now. Thanks to RedLetterMedia. Be sure to check them out. Also, check out our latest Screen Junkies episode, where we play some actual fantasy football with Paul Scheer and Stormtroopers. I'm not wearing underwear. I'm free. We are never ever getting back together. Giggity giggity goo, alright? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.